Hello everybody and welcome to my new Let's Play of Splatoon for the Wii U. Ever since this game was announced in 2015, I just knew I had to play it. Anyways, without any further ado, let us get started. Hold on to your tentacles. It's Inkopolis news time. Newsflash, newsflash. What is it? What is it? Inkopolis' Great Zapfish has vanished. Wait, seriously? If it isn't recovered soon, are we gonna lose power? Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Probably. I wonder if it has anything to do with that UFO crash. Sounds likely to me. Well, that's all for now. Until next time, stay fresh! Welcome to Inkopolis! This is the plaza, where all the freshest folk come to chill like krill. Most Inklings here are obsessed with the hottest sport in Inkopolis. Ink battles! The crazy tall building in front of you is Inkopolis Tower. It's the city's most famous landmark. There's a lobby on the first floor of Inkopolis Tower for online battles. This is the Booyah Base, a shopping mall for all of your Inkling needs. You can buy all kinds of fresh gear and weapons to use in battle. But check it, the staff in the shops can be a snobby bunch. They won't serve you if they don't think you're fresh enough. Battle Dojo's on the second floor of that building over there. Check it out if you want to battle your friends one-on-one and sharpen your skills. You might want to steer clear of that back alley. Smells a little fishy. And next we have... Huh? Who's that creepy old dude? He seems like the type who could get you mixed up in something dangerous. Whatever. Why don't you just head to the lobby in Inkopolis Tower? That's where you can get your splat on! Alright, so we are officially allowed to do whatever we want in the game. Well, technically whatever we want. We can go to the Battle Dojo for one-on-one multiplayer, local stuff. But mostly this game, Splatoon, is an online game. And obviously, it's an online shooter-like game, although in Nintendo fashion, it's kid-friendly. So, the main thing of Splatoon is the multiplayer aspect, but they did include a single-player campaign, which is going to be the main focus of this first part of this series. I will be doing the single-player campaign, and then I'll be getting into all of the online multiplayer stuff. Hopefully I'll have the chance to show off the Battle Dojo, I don't know yet. The Booyah Base, you need to actually reach level 10 in order to access it. Currently, I'm only level 1 because this is a new profile. The max level you can be is 50, and eventually there will be a ranking system where you can be C-, I believe they start you as, all the way up to S+. So, with all of that out of the way, also I should mention in the Inkopolis news segment, they do mention how the Great Zapfish, which guards that Inkopolis Tower there, how it's gone missing and how it's, it might be tied to a UFO crash. If you start the game off, well, I didn't show this off, but when you start the game off, and they also did this for the global test fire before the game officially came out. When you choose your Inkling, whether you want to be boy or girl, or whatever, your eye color, your skin tone, during the little training regimen, where they teach you how to play the game, during one segment, you can actually see the crashed UFO. It's a segment where, I'll show it on screen, but it's a segment where it teaches you how to cover ink. But yeah, just an elite, I'm already messing up my grammar in the first episode of a new series. My English grammar, yes. Anyway, stay in school, kids. I almost said stay in stool. That is not a proper thing to say. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now, and I'm just gonna start the single-player campaign. Old creepy old man, save me from my poor word choice, please. The Octarians are coming! No! Oh, hi. Guess I lost my cool for a minute there. I'm Captain Cuttlefish, leader of the legendary Squid Beak Splatoon. That look in your eye, it's the look I've been looking for. The Great Zapfish that powers Inkopolis has been squid-napped. Nobody believes me, but it's the work of the Octarians. I just know it. They want revenge for the Great Turf War of 100 years ago. I've been keeping an eye on them this whole time, of course. But they stole the Great Zapfish right out from under my nose. Please, you got to help me rescue the Great Zapfish. So, I'm gonna take your silence as a yes. Starting today, you are Agent 3 of the new Squid Beak Splatoon. This is your brand new hero suit. It'll help you fight the Octarians. What a great fit for a hand-me-down from Agents 1 and 2. Now, let's go get those Octo jerks. I'm counting on you, bucko. Alright, and now, here we go. Finally, in the single-player campaign. Enough of my poor word choice. But anyway, we need to use this ink to actually uncover the levels. As you see on the top, it says save so-and-so Zapfish. Well, that's basically the number of normal levels that are in here. And then, once we're done with the normal levels, there is a boss kettle, where we have a boss battle. We take on the boss, and then we'll eventually have access to the next area, which is blocked off by this electrical force field. But anyway, that's enough of that. How about we jump right in to the first level of the single-player mode, hero mode, Octo Valley. It doesn't matter what you call it. Technically, we're in Octo Valley. It's the single-player mode, and we're going to be starting off with Level 1, Octo Trooper Hideout. Catch that Zapfish! Alright, here we go. We are in Level 1. And really quickly, yes, give him Heck Agent 3. Thank you, Captain Cuttlefish. But anyway, I should explain, and let me advance through the level while I'm doing this. Actually, I should probably tell you right now, before I have to focus on shooting the enemies. The top left corner, that is your life bar. You have technically 4, is it 4 or 3? It's been a while since I completed the single-player campaign on my own file. But anyway, you have 3 or 4 lives. That's really the gist of it. Then, on the right-hand side of the screen, there are 2 different collectible things. There's a scroll, which we'll get to very later on. It's the one important collectible item in the single-player campaign. They are called Sunken Scrolls, and they tell the backstory of the Octarian War and everything like that. It's the backstory for the entire game. And then we already collected one of them. These orangey gradient-like items are called Power Eggs. and they will eventually allow us to get upgrades to our hero suit and things of that nature. So, now it's all about just making our way through the levels and saving the individual Zapfish, the tiny Zapfish, that are involved. So, let me throw this. Distract you, there we go. Get ourselves that enemy kill, the Octarians. Alright, here we go. Get more power eggs, there we go. And let us move on. Now, I should warn you right now that, because you can only play this game, generally with the gamepad, that you're gonna see a whole lot of wonky camera control just because of the way I'm recording this. So I apologize in advance, but you know, it is what it is. But anyway, also, you might want to try avoiding stepping and staying in the enemy ink. Just a heads up there. But anyway, let us take down the Octarians one by one. Let's see, you not gonna get me. Alright, there we go. And now we can move on via the launch pad. Excellent. And obviously there are checkpoints, so if you die, for example, I'm just going to show this off for the heck of it. If you die by falling off the edge or getting killed by an enemy, you respawn at the last checkpoint. And usually when you hit a next checkpoint, you regain one of your lives. So it's not like those are gone forever. Like, you can be down to one life and then make your way to the next checkpoint and then refill it up pretty quickly. But anyway, we are getting pretty close to where the first sunken scroll is. Just gotta make sure we don't get caught by the Octarians here. Also, you can track them in your own ink, which is pretty cool. And we can also go over here to make this a lot easier. Alright, there we go. Sweet. Let's turn around here. Jump. Alright, perfect. Let us head to the launch pad. And that, right there, you see the item box all the way over there? That is where our first sunken scroll is. But first we gotta take care of these Octarians. So, let us take them out one by one. Got them. And also, you see that when you get hit, when you're either hit by an enemy's ink, or you're stepping in an enemy ink, the screen will fill up with that ink color. And basically, that tells you that, you know, you're in trouble, your HP is going down. You might want to not do that. So, yeah. Anyway, let us get a good line of ink right there, ready for us to squid jump to, and got it. All right. And there it is, our first sunken scroll. Now we can move on, and we can finish off the level in a couple more segments. We still got a little bit of ways to go. And these levels will get harder the later you are in the game. And also, there are certain little things called armor that raise your defense. As you see, we have a more bulkier helmet. And there are other things, I think they're actually in this level, that we will see that can help us out on our adventure here, so. Oh, wow, we just completely wrecked that Octarian. Alright, let's make our way here. Got that. Alright. Alright. And, oh, this is the poor camera control I was talking about. Oh, there we go. Alright, we didn't cost ourselves a life, though, which is good. And right here, we got a key that will allow us to go through that vault over there. So let us make our way over. Ha-cha. And ha-cha. There we go. Now that unlocks the launch pad. And right ahead is the Great Zapfish. So, well, not the Great Zapfish. No, this Let's Play is not going to be done in one episode. Good lord. I know there are lots of types of videos on the internet where people do a game in one sitting, speedruns, stuff like that. Unfortunately, I don't have the patience to do a single game in a day, so you're kind of out of luck with that. Plus, like, yeah, I mean, sitting in one spot for however many hours. I don't know, actually, how long would it take to do the single-player campaign in one sitting? Probably a long time. But anyway, enough about that. Let's just collect some power eggs. I believe the launch pad's over there in the vault. Oh, but there's some Octarians blocking the way. It wasn't gonna be that easy. No, no, no. Oh, we almost just died for the first time via an enemy. But luckily, we made sure to avoid it. And look at the little Zapfish. It's so cute. Look at it. All right, I'm gonna throw a bomb to expose it. And let us grab our first Zapfish. And also, if you make it to the end of the level with a piece of armor, you get 10 extra power eggs. Something to keep in mind. Alright, and after you get a sunken scroll in a level, you get the actual backstory one by one by one. And as you see, there are 27 sunken scrolls in total. Let's read off this first one. Since time immemorial, a rare type of electric catfish known as the Zapfish has been prized by Inkling society as a source of energy. In fact, the entire city of Inkopolis is powered by a single 100-year-old Great Zapfish. And you can hide the actual text to look at the artwork of it, but there we go. And now, before we end off this episode, as you see in the bottom right-hand corner, there is an option to upgrade your gear. And that is what the power eggs are for. So, we can upgrade our actual weapon, the hero shot. We can extend the tank capacity, I think they both work. And then we can upgrade our splat bombs. But we can also unlock 2 other varieties of bombs, the burst bombs and the seekers. Right now, I'm gonna hang on to my power eggs, because the main thing I want to upgrade is our hero shot. I want to upgrade this all the way to the maximum by the end of this single-player campaign. And this is very, very expensive. So for now, I'm gonna hold off on buying the burst bombs and seekers, and then also upgrading our ink tank and upgrading the capacity of the splat bombs. Because the hero shot, trust me, you're gonna want that at maximum firepower. But with that, that is going to do it for this very first episode of Splatoon. So, thank you for watching, and next time, we will be diving into the final 3 levels of World 1, beginning with Lair of the Octoballs. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time!